Hello, YouTubers, DIY artists, musicians. It is February 21st, and today in DIY Music Survival, I just chose a topic at the last minute, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to be a little brief because I got a busy day today. Um, Basically, I wanted to say a few words about seeking criticism from people and seeking feedback from people, and what you should how you should be approaching that, and ways of approaching that I see a lot of people doing that I've even been guilty of in the past that just don't do you any good. If you're seeking criticism from people, first of all, like, what are your intentions behind seeking criticism from people? Guys, quit fishing for compliments from people, man. Yeah, if you I mean, share to whoever you want, yeah, but like you should be listening to people for ways to improve. Yeah, I mean, it's a good stroke of the ego. It boosts your ego to hear people saying, like, that sounds good, I like it, but I mean, how many of those compliments are genuine? Um, I mean, I'm sure some of them are, but really, you should be looking for, like, negative feedback, or like looking for ways to improve with the feedback you get. Like, send people personal messages and ask them, like, I really ask them, like, how does this sound to you? Look for ways to improve, man. Quit just fishing for compliments. Quit looking for validation from other people, from like other artists or like your friends and shit. I mean, of course they're gonna tell you they like it. Uh, like, um, I mean, there's a number of things that contribute to, like, if someone says they like it or someone says that they. I mean, all right. Here's a way of putting it. Like, don't have the worst possible criticism already thought out in your head. Like, what's the worst thing someone could say about this? Like listen to, like listen to your inner critic. Like, you develop an inner critic within yourself, and listen to that. Listen to your gut when something's telling you, like, this track could be better. Like, don't just get eager and put it out there, because that's one thing that, like, the whole SoundCloud era does, is like, it's so easy to put shit out there before it's finished, like, before it's really as good as it can be, and don't rush your release, because once, I mean, that's gonna be what represents the song to people, and they're not gonna have the vision in their head that you have with your own shit. And yeah, like, just like, find the validation for your music within yourself, not from other people. um, and like, okay, yeah, picture the worst case scenario of, like, the worst criticism you could get, and then realize that you could get worse criticism than what you could even imagine, man, and you got to be okay with that. And take anything you get, any criticism you get, and use that as an opportunity to improve yourself. Don't just look for validation to keep doing what you're doing. Continue to grow, because it stunts your growth to just sit there fishing for compliments from people, fishing for, like, good criticism, people saying that they like it, and then, like, when people don't have the enthusiasm that you want them to have, that you have about your own music, maybe, then, like, it bursts your bubble, and then you just, like, get discouraged and want to give up. Like, be cool with your own shit, and, like, keep working on it until, like, you can listen to it. You want to have something that, like, think like 10 years down the line. Think, like, later on in your life. Or, like, is this still gonna be good? Is this gonna stand the test of time in, like, 10 years, 20 years? Am I still gonna like this? Am I still gonna feel like this was true to me and I wasn't just, like, bullshitting everybody? Uh, like, don't search for validation through other people's approval, and it's almost like, stop trying so damn hard, and that's hard. I mean, that's a hard sort of line to ride right there, is like, how do you try not to try? And that's really just up to you to figure out. I think one of the best ways you can do that is just make music that's genuine and have artistic output that's genuine and true to who you are. And if you even if that means you have to lead a different lifestyle, like change your lifestyle, boost your own self-esteem and your self-confidence through things outside of music. uh, but I mean, yeah, guys. I mean, even like even some of the most popular acts now, even the Beatles, like got turned down by so many record companies before they started, and then once someone finally signed them, shit. I mean, that person, they hit the fucking lottery on that shit, man. And then on top of that, I mean, any act you can think of, like Led Zeppelin. You know where Led Zeppelin got their name? Because someone said that they were gonna fail like a Led Zeppelin, like because lead is heavy and a Zeppelin is like a blimp. So they were basically saying that the band was gonna crash and burn, like the Hindenburg, like on their album cover. And they took that negative criticism and they made something really positive out of it. So really, like, be prepared for negative criticism, man, because you're gonna get it, because you're an artist, man. All artists get negative criticism because it's up to the listener to decide what they think for themselves, and it's up for you to decide what you think for yourself. People are gonna, like, if you're insecure about your own shit, then people are gonna be unsure about it too. People are gonna be about as sure as your music as you are of it. So quit fucking searching for validation through other people, man, because they're not gonna have the enthusiasm you do. You know what they got on another tab on their fucking phone or their computer? They got porn, man. A girl can sit there and like spread her legs and just like fuck and get more attention than you effortlessly, practically, man. Like, I mean, it's like, don't be too hard on yourself just because people aren't giving you the attention you want. Like, it takes creativity, it takes ingenuity, and it takes an entrepreneurial spirit to get your music out these days. But there's so many different avenues, and it's really up to you to pick the means of promotion that work for you. Personally, like, I'm not gonna like play shows or like release anything. Like, I'm gonna try to work up a demand first. And I think the more in-person, the more face-to-face promotion you do, the better. And if you're going to put on a show, like, make it a good time. Like, make it a good time outside of just you. Like, get out of your own ego, man. And quit being so self-centered. And focus on your audience and your listeners and give them a good time. Like, I mean, on the radio, most of the music is like, it's not even that good, but it's like there's not a reason not to change it. So like the Eagles, one of the most popular radio music acts in history. Like, the Eagles are like Drake of classic rock. You turn on the radio at any given time, you're bound to hear the Eagles on the radio. And that's because not only is their music just like comfortable to have just playing, but it's like it's just engaging enough to keep you from wanting to change the station. So just like keep the listener engaged and keep them from like wanting to change the channel. It's not all just about being over the top and out there and overexerting yourself. It's about just like being centered in yourself. And criticism is important, but it's not for like self-validation. It's not for like compliment fishing. Quit fishing for compliments, man. Just do you, bro. Anyway, I guess that's all I got for this video. I was gonna make it real brief because the other ones were pretty long, but I hope this helps some people, man. It helped me when I started changing my own sort of perceptions on my own music. Like, now, like, I don't know, I don't go looking for like plays on SoundCloud, because really this shit is kind of meaningless. I mean, and like, look for, like, when you like music, like when I like an artist, I'm gonna play the songs over and over and over. So even a lot of the people that maybe have like 1 million plays on streaming, a lot of that is probably just from a few people playing the songs over and over. So just find people who are big fans of your shit and get them to do the promotion for you. Like, You know, that's why they make like merch and T-shirts and all that stuff, is because like your fans become like walking promoters of your music without even trying to be. They just want to. So make people want to spread the word about your shit. Don't make it like, you know what I mean, like. You know what I mean. Go on Facebook to a SoundCloud artist. They're just over pushing this shit, and it's really obvious that a lot of them are just insecure and just fishing for compliments. So just be secure in your shit, and be happy with it. And if you're not happy with it, just keep perfecting your craft, man. Keep working on yourself and like boost your self-esteem. Make your life like what you want your life to be. Anyway, that's all I got for this segment. I just passed 10 minutes, so yeah, I mean, just like, comment, subscribe. If you like my channel, you like what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not getting this information from anywhere except myself. I'm just spouting this shit. So you're not gonna find a lot of this stuff anywhere else, okay? You're not gonna find a lot of this stuff on any other YouTube channel. I'm just making this up as I go, guys. Yep. This has been another installment of DIY Music Survival, and I'll see you next time.